This is Bunny with Bunny Plays Here. If you're looking for Fit for Expedition, you found him.
The sci-fi horror thriller.
Hey, this is Greg with Fit for Expedition Fun Seekers again, and have you ever seen one of these in a van lifer's minivan?
Hey, my name is Sam from the Bootlegs. And I'm here in my Lodge Grand camper van, and one of the things I decided to bring with me, which was not optional, is a SodaStream, because I have to have my bubbles.
Not optional.
Not optional. So I've got my bottle here in the cup holder, and I just need to top it off because I'm just a little low. And
yeah, so this is the first time I've ever seen a SodaStream in any Nomad's vehicle, actually. I'm sure some larger RVs, people do it, you know, because they have everything.
Yeah.
2 microwaves and a washer and dryer,
Of
you know
course,
what I mean?
yeah.
But as far as our style of living in a vehicle, this is the first time I've seen it.
It's a pretty large item for a pretty small vehicle to just cart around everywhere. But yeah, just pull it out and shoot some bubbles in. And there we go.
So how do you power that?
There is no power. It's completely unpowered, and it just runs off of the cylinder is pressurized. And so when you push the button, it just releases the CO2 into the water.
So do you buy those cylinders?
You just buy the cylinder, and that's all you need.
How long does it last you?
Me, one cylinder lasts me 2 weeks, but
Okay.
I drink a lot of bubbly water. I drink a lot.
And you don't flavor it?
I don't even flavor it anymore. No, I used to flavor it, but to tell you the truth, it just doesn't need it anymore.
Are there different levels that you can bubble it?
Yeah, you can bubble it more or less. I pretty much bubble it to the max.
Do you?
Yeah,
So
I love the
it stings
bubbles.
when you're drinking it?
Yeah, I love it. It's like spicy.
How much was one of those cost?
I don't remember what the machine cost. I believe it was somewhere in the $150 range.
Okay, and I'm sure you can find that on Amazon.
Yeah, I have seen them, this exact model, at the thrift store for like 15 bucks.
Oh, so you could look around for that. Did you buy it that way?
I did not buy it that way. I went the expensive route.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't even looking for one at the thrift, but
Yeah. I know you can find some cool stuff at the thrift stores.
a lot of stuff from this van is from the thrift store.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's kind of a common thread among people that we know. So
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I like to reuse things, especially, you know, if an item's perfectly useful.
Yeah.
Why just pay more for it?
right, exactly.
So Sam actually lives in this Dodge Caravan.
Yeah, I refer to it as the Lodge Grand Camper Van.
And why is it the Lodge?
Well, it's a lodge because I live in it.
Okay, so it's kind of like your own little lodge.
Yes.
And he's got some solar panels. Tell me about those solar panels on top.
I got 2 panels, 200 watts each, so I got 400 watts coming in.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's pretty good for most things. My solar system is actually built in right behind the wall here.
So,
it's a little messy, but I live here.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a little dust, but so I got you know, the usual solar stuff. This is the big my bottleneck right now is this battery. It's just a single AGM, but it's the exact same size as my van. So if I'm in a real big emergency,
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
you know, it's kind of a good backup. But that's the first thing is getting upgraded this summer. Actually.
Okay. Yeah, I was not aware that you had all this actually.
Yeah.
Especially that. That's a pretty big inverter.
Yeah, I think I
think.
probably overdid it on the inverter. I know enough about electronics to overdo it. So
Overkill. I love
Yeah.
overkill. You
Yeah,
know,
so-
the only problem with when you're living nomadically, you have to keep things light,
Yeah.
and so sometimes overkill can not be, you know, efficient.
All
So,
true.
Yeah.
All true. Yeah, it's not the most efficient system, and I'm sure somebody who knows solar can probably point something out that I should be doing better, but it's a work in progress.
That's Renogy.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Renogy,
so
yeah.
Renogy. All right, well, that's good stuff.
So this is the other half of my my laptop stand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why that's hanging out there. I've got my laptop exporting a ton of audio right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, for your channel.
yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah, so Sam's got an interesting channel. It's not really a van life channel at all, really.
No.
I said not really, but it's not at all.
The only thing, the only way it's about van life is it shows from a bunch of different cities.
Yeah. So it's basically he does. Well, this is real basically. He'd have to go into a lot more detail to tell you about it. He shoots video of live concerts. and he does it on a Fisher-Price toy camera.
Yep.
So, but the sound is there. The audio quality is there.
The sound is there.
The picture is grainy, black and white. So it's maybe something to get used to.
So if you have a Dodge Grand Caravan, this is a 2012. A lot of the Grand Caravans, I don't know if all of them or most of them or what, but they have automatic doors. And it's not super obvious, but you can turn the motors off. And the reason why I did that, is because I'm sitting in one place for a long time. So if I were to use the motors to open and close the doors, that's gonna use up the car battery.
Could kill your battery.
And if I kill it enough, and I'm not gonna be able to start, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
The other reason I did that is because on the opposite side here, this driver's side door motor is one of the first things to go on a Dodge Grand Caravan. And I don't know if you can still open the door if you turn off the motor, if the motor's broke. I don't know if you can still use it or not, but I just decided I'm just gonna keep it off as much as possible. And there's a switch just right above you, right above the console.
Yeah.
If you have one of these and you wanna see. It wasn't immediately obvious to me. I was driving in this for like a year before I even noticed it.
I noticed that you have this portable pop-up pod.
Yeah.
That is used for?
Well, if I'm in a public area and I need to use the restroom, or rather if there's a bunch of people around me.
Yeah, like a meetup like this.
Yeah, a meetup like this. Usually I'm far enough away from people, I just have the toilet out. And,
okay.
There's nobody around, but.
And you have the same stove, that's the same stove I have, and that works great.
Yeah, that's a pretty good stove. I do use both burners sometimes, so having having two burners was important to me, and I'm glad I got two burners. I almost bought the single burner, and I'm glad I got two.
I actually bought a single burner to add, so I'd have 3 burners.
Wow.
Yeah. And so what else do you have in here? You got some shelves over here?
Yeah, so I built these shelves inspired by Marshall from Mellow Nomadic Adventures.
Okay.
And yeah, I followed his video pretty good. My shelves are nowhere near as good as his.
It's a little different, but you just have your own take.
Yeah. So I actually went a little bit further that way. So my shelves are longer than his.
Yeah, they are.
And I've got some more storage there. And I'm actually, this summer I'm gonna do the same thing in the opposite side.
Okay, so then you're gonna have your bed down the middle then?
No. Well, no, the bed's gonna be in the same place. I'm just gonna, the shelves are gonna be a lot smaller, but they're gonna be like in this window well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have a lot more storage.
This is pretty tight quarters.
It's pretty tight, yeah.
But it seems like you have everything you need.
I have everything I need, and a lot of things I do not need. But one of the things I was really proud of was actually this bed platform. So if you see right now, it's in the reclining position, and I'll sit here and do lots of computer work and stuff while I'm here in the van, and yeah.
I hope everything's okay to be seen.
Yeah, it's a bit messy, but you know, like I said, I live here.
So what kind of mattress is that?
This is just a foam mattress, and
you mean like a memory foam or just foam?
I think it's just foam. It was sold as a mattress, so
okay.
It's 3 inches of I think heavy density foam, and then 1 inch of low density foam because it's supposed to be cooler.
Okay, yes.
And it's actually the most comfortable mattress I've ever slept on.
Really?
I don't know why anybody sleeps on a spring mattress after using this.
Okay, so you mostly live in Arizona, and that's why you have the cool mattress topper. Yeah, because of that. But every morning I wake up and I have no back pain, no nothing. But when I'm at home, I actually have back pain. Yeah, with sleeping on a regular mattress.
Yeah, I'm coming to the conclusion, at least for me, a spring mattress just it introduces, like, every time you move, it really shakes you around, and like, I don't know, with this mattress, I lay down and I'm just out. And it's solid. You know, even though I'm in a vehicle that's on shocks and springs. Yeah. You know, it's the very solid, thunky, I'm going to bed feeling. It's great. Yeah. I love it.
Cool. Yeah. And you're a musician?
Yes, I am. So I have an unnecessarily shaped guitar and an unnecessarily large case. And a small van.
That's cool. I mean, I think it's cool. Maybe it's not cool because you're not using it that much, are you?
Yeah. Sometimes you have other different
that is awesome.
Yeah, so this is my Ibanez.
Okay.
One of my Ibanez's. And this is a Falchion. It was a model, I think they only made this model for 1 year. It didn't get a lot of good reviews. A lot of people didn't like it. And when I was working at Guitar Center, they did a Guitar Center employee auction. Got this for 120 bucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is cool.
And of course, I fixed up all the complaints that people had with it, and this guitar is an excellent shredder. So
nice.
yeah, I got a killer deal on this guitar, and I love the black and red. Black and red's my favorite color combo.
All right, well, hey, thank you for showing us your van and your your home.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And yeah, and Sam's on my channel occasionally, so you guys will catch him again.
Yeah.
All right, well,
take it easy, everybody.
All right, so that's a wrap. No, I don't know. That's the tour of Sam's van, Grand Caravan. The Lodge Grand Caravan.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on the channel.
Okay, so we'll see you next time on Fit for Expedition Fun Seekers.
Hey guys, if you like the videos that we post here on the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this particular video, give it a thumbs up.